Make sure to cut a slit into the lemongrass so that it releases the flavor when you boil it. Tightly tie the lemongrass together, and this is the way on how you should do it. This is the part of the beef which I frequently use. As you can see, there's some ligaments in between the meat. This will help make your Kansi beef stock richer. Since we don't have bones in the beef, I added the bone marrow so that the beef stock will be more flavorful. Set the stove to low flame. We will be using low flame all throughout. Pour 12 cups of water and then add the bone marrow together with the beef. I don't use a pressure cooker because I prefer the natural flavors that you can get when you slow cook the beef. As soon as it boils, turn off the flame. Strain all of the contents and transfer it to a different pot. Let the beef stock sit for 20 minutes in order to allow the impurities to settle at the bottom. After 20 minutes, transfer the stock including the beef. While pouring, be careful so that you don't transfer the impurities which have settled at the bottom. This is the part that we want to eliminate. Boil the stock again over low flame. As soon as it boils, add your tomato, onion, and ginger, and let it boil for another 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, you first add the salt. In adding the fish sauce, remember to make sure that the stock has already been boiling before stirring, otherwise your stock will end up with a fishy taste. Once boiling, you can then add a beef cube. This part is actually optional. After doing so, let it boil for another 30 minutes. The original recipe for Kansi uses but one, but since we are currently under ECQ, it was not available at the moment. For now, I will be using Knorr Sinigang mix. I use a big sachet because I prefer it to be really sour, but you can use less depending on your preference. Add the sinigang mix once the beef is already tender. Allow it to boil again. Once boiling, you can add the last ingredient, which is the Sili Panigang. You can use 4 pieces, but for me, I prefer putting more because I like the flavor which it adds to the soup. Turn off the stove once it boils again. Your Kansi is now ready to serve. Our finished product, beef Kansi. Thank you for watching today's video. See you next time. Bye!